Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya talks with Swami Vivekananda by Sri Sharat Chandra Chakravarty, one of the greatest householder disciples of Swami Vivekananda. Continuation of section 27, page number 254. The disciple Sharat Chandra Chakravarty. Swamiji, but in the Chandogya Upanishad, there is this passage, Ahara Shuddho Sattva Shuddhihi. Through pure food, the sattva quality in a man becomes pure. The sattva quality in a man increases. It becomes predominant. Swamiji replies, yes, I know. Shankaracharya has said that the word ahara there means objects of the senses, whereas Sri Ramanuja has taken the meaning of ahara to be food. In my opinion, we should take that meaning of the word which reconciles both these points of view. Are we to pass our lives discussing all the time about the purity and impurity of food only? Or are we to practice the restraining of our senses, the control of our senses? Surely the restraining of the senses, the control of the senses is the main object. And the discrimination of good and bad, pure and impure foods only helps one to a certain extent in gaining that end, in gaining that self-control. There are, according to our scriptures, three things which make food impure. 1. Jati dosha, are natural defects of a certain class of food like onions, garlic, etc. 2. Nimitta dosha are defects arising from the presence of external impurities in it, such as dead insects, dust, etc., that attach to sweet meats purchased in shops. 3rd, ashraya dosha are defects that arise by the food coming from evil sources, as when it has been touched and handled by wicked persons. Special care should be taken to avoid the first and second classes of defects. But in this country, in India, men pay no regard to these very two, and they go on fighting for the third alone, the very one that none but a yogi could really discriminate. The country from end to end is being bored to extinction by the cries, don't touch, of the non-touchism party. In that exclusive circle of theirs, too, there is no discrimination of good and bad men, for their food may be taken from the hands of anyone who wears a thread round his neck and calls himself a Brahmana. Sri Ramakrishna was quite unable to take food in this indiscriminate way from the hands of any and all. It happened many a time that Sri Ramakrishna would not accept food touched by a certain person or persons, and on rigorous investigation it would turn out that these had some particular stain to hide, had some particular defects to hide. Your religion seems nowadays to be confined to the cooking pot alone. You put on one side the sublime truths of religion. You forget the sublime truths of religion and fight, as they say, for the skin of the fruit and not for the fruit itself. To be continued. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.